Talking about yourself. I'll show you something else. Go over to James. Third chapter. James, third chapter. Speaking about the tongue. 8th verse says, but the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil full of deadly poison. Interested in it. Therewith bless we God, even the Father, and therewith curse we men. With the same tongue. We bless God, we curse men. Now watch this. Men which are made after the similitude of God. So who do you think you're cursing? You're cursing God. Yes. God made us. He made all of us. Amen. We all are created, made by God. Right? So if you're cursing man, who do you think you're cursing? And that's dangerous. You don't want to curse God because then you'll die. Amen? Now, question. Who's got the next one? Marriage. What is marriage? What is marriage? It is a union. What else? It's a what? Marriage is honorable. It is an institution, a union formed by whom? Who brought it in? Who instituted it? God did. And so it's important. Anything that God has set to be honorable, the devil won't try to mess it up. Oh, he gonna try his best to mess it up. And he never ceases to attempt to mess it up. Because God said it's honorable, the devil gonna try to mess it up. Now it's interesting because people tend not to really understand their role in the marriage. Anybody know what a hen pick is? Hen pick. Hen pick. Hen pick.
When you hear the woman's voice, you say, ha ha.
When what now?
When it's a man that is married to a woman,
And?
when she says something, or he says, honey, ha ha, you want me drunk.
Oh. Hen pick.
Honey, then
He has no backbone whatsoever. Now that's out of line with what God has ordained. In every marriage or in any institution, there has to be a head. In the school system, who's the head of the school? Now, in your classroom, you have freedom to a certain extent. Amen? And so you operate under the influence of who? Can you take your kids out on a field trip without letting the principal know? You best not. So it's the same thing in the marriage. You respect what? Your head. By making sure, honey, I'm going to go to the food line. You need anything? You just don't jump in the car and take off. In this day and time especially, because there could be somebody there waiting out there to hijack you. And you ain't told your husband where you going. He look at his watch here, 11 o'clock. She ain't used to being out that time of night. Don't hear nothing. 12 o'clock, there you are. Where you at? Call. Don't answer. You see, you have to stay within the boundaries of the influence of God. And you do that through obedience. Yes, Minister Dave, thought I saw your hand go up.
I like the record to reflect that my wife does do that. But
You like to do what?
the record to reflect that my wife does do that.
She does do that.
She does do that. Thank the Lord. But I have a question. Is that to any and everything or just grocery shopping?
Anytime you jump in the car to go somewhere apart from each other, the other should know.
So that's the only reason
Because
why.
you are the head. You are the head. And you got to stay within the boundaries of the influence of God.
So out of respect for it.
Out of respect to God. And whatsoever you do, now this is the key. Whatsoever you do it heartily as unto whom? Not unto men. So if you do it unto God, you're doing it to God, unto God, through and by your obedience. Yes.
So should the husband tell the wife where he's going?
If she is bothered by that, I like to know everywhere you're going. So then the husband should, out of due respect, honey, I'm getting ready to go such and such and such and such. Would you like to go, or I'm free to go on my own?
Is there any time that the husband can say, no, you can't go there, or the wife can say, no, I don't want you going there?
Well, when you have the freedom as the head to say, I don't think you need to go to the grocery store today or right now. But the wife doesn't have the freedom to say, I don't want you doing such and such and such, to an extent that it's going to step over into a charge given to the man. That you are not going to do thus and thus so. Now, because the man is what? The head. And so you give respect. How many times do you tell God what to do? Anytime? No. I dare you.
No.
I dare you. No, you don't do that. See, because God knows. God has set the man to be the head. If the principal of your school wants to leave and go downtown to the barbecue shop, does she have to come around to your classroom and say, no, she just go. She's the head. She's the head, and that's what. Now, for instance, if you're a single mom, okay? You're a single mom.